What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, May 18th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo so that you can get yourself $25 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10. Maxi Kleber, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and Reggie Bullock on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? Time to find out. In at number 5, we've got Jordan Poole. 46% of the time he'll be in the optimal lineup. He is 8K, projected for 33 fantasy points. His role in this series is up in the air. I could see him getting picked on a little bit in the pick and roll. I could see him just playing more and the Golden State Warriors just going full offense. So right now I've got him in for 31 minutes, 25% usage, 19 points, 3.5 boards, about 4 assists, and a stock. 10% of the time you can get Poole in the captain spot. 35% of the time he'll be in at the utility. I think he looks perfectly reasonable today. I think there's a lot of upside for Jordan Poole. I also find a lot of downside at 8K. It's one of the toughest guys for me to peg today, and that's why he's landing here at the number 5 spot. In at number 4, I'm going Jonathan Kuminga. He's 2,200, so this is a value play for you. 14.5 points projected. He's in the optimal lineup 48% of the time. I gave Kuminga 14 minutes. Now, this could go higher, this could go lower. Game 1 is really the spot where we'll figure out, can Kuminga be out on the floor? How will he do in a pick and roll against Luka Doncic? I actually think that the answer could be pretty good, but it could also be a complete tire fire. 14 minutes is like a pretty reasonable amount for one of the last bench guys in a game 1. And if that's the case, 2,200 isn't going to be all that difficult to pay off. 8 points, 3 boards, maybe an assist, maybe a stock. Probably not going to be the guy at captain, but could fall into those minutes if it breaks well. 45% likelihood at utility. However, if you think Kuminga can last in the pick and roll, 14 minutes of Kuminga gets you to the number 4 spot. Even 10 probably puts you in the top 10, maybe 12, maybe 11. Let's say 11. 11 gets you in the top 10 here. Kuminga looks like a really nice value after not doing a ton in the previous 2 series. In at number 3, we've got our first coin flip guy. That's Jalen Brunson, 8,400, projected for 35, and he's in the optimal lineup 51% of the time. 36 minutes here for Brunson, who's really looking to get paid now by the Dallas Mavericks. By making it to the conference finals. You got to assume he's coming back now. 27% usage, 21 points, 5 boards, 4 assists, and a steal. You got a 10% shot of being in the captain spot, 41% of being in the utility. That gets him over that coin flip range. He's been fantastic. It's been great to see him thrive this year, and I think he's in an actual pretty good spot against Golden State. So much attention is going to be going to Luka Doncic. We could see a secondary star in Jalen Brunson here. Honestly, I'm surprised to see him at number 2, but Steph Curry is here, and he's 11K, projected for 47 in the optimal lineup 57% of the time, 14% at captain, 42% at utility, 37 minutes for Steph, 32% usage, 27 points, 5 boards, 5.5 assists, a stock and a half. You guys know what the ceiling of Steph is. If he has a monster game, he's the most likely guy to be able to run down Luka, but on a day-to-day basis, he's not the craziest fantasy guy in the world. But 11K really isn't the worst price either. And there's certainly a bit of upside here for minutes. They're probably feeling relatively fresh, and it's the first game of the Western Conference Finals. At some point in time, we're going to start seeing Steph ramp up to 40, 42 minutes. I don't know if that's today. That's why I have him in for 37. But in a competitive matchup, if he went to 39 or 40, I think that would make total sense. So I do still see even some upside in playing time for Steph Curry, but not enough to run down our number 1 guy. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Your number 1 contender for today, not close, Luka Doncic. 13,400 projected for 61 fantasy points. I'm going to do this while we're live just to show you guys. Luka, 61 fantasy points. Steph, 47. Yeah, that's a gigantic gap between 2 guys. 78% likelihood here for Luka Doncic. 38 minutes, 40% usage, 31 points, 11 boards, and 8.5 assists. He's live for a triple-double every time he steps on the floor, and he's live to drop 40 every time he steps on the floor. Stock and a half, too. 21% likelihood that he's the optimal captain, 57% at utility. Luka is just as likely to be in the utility spot as Steph Curry is to be in the optimal lineup at all. That's how big of a raw points head start he has on everybody else. I don't know what else to say, but just pay attention to that total optimal number. It will sound absolutely ridiculous, but there's a 20% chance that Luka Doncic isn't in an optimal lineup today. I'm not saying to play that direction. He's clearly your number one guy, but don't be surprised if you see it. 20% is a little bit higher than I would have ever expected. That's what happens when you're 13,400. Luka Doncic is your number one contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, May 18th. FanDuel version is around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight. Everybody win some money. Back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.